Mm. Eva. Oops, wait 1 second. Yes. Where are you?
I'm in my house in Spain. There's someone here doing some things in the house. So.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just wondering where you are. You in Tenerife or?
No, I'm in Spain, in Manilva.
Oh, far out.
Yeah.
Oh.
My dad and my stepmom are here also.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really nice too.
Mm. How's your dad doing?
Yeah, he's well. He feels happy, but his dementia is getting worse. So he's he is confused. But he's himself. Yeah, he is not like really. He says like, okay, yeah, I noticed that sometimes I forget things suddenly, but he is not very. I think he's quite happy still. Sometimes he's a bit down, but mostly he's. Yeah. So I think that's the most important thing. Yeah,
that's the most important. Yeah.
But it's getting worse quite rapidly. Yeah, like.
And your stepmom, how is she doing?
Yeah, she's actually like super sweet. Like it's like she becomes sweeter and sweeter, but she is because she just has the full care of my dad. But she really likes it like that, and yeah, so they are very happy together. They have a good time together. Yeah, so that's
Oh, I'm glad to hear.
Yeah.
Makes it easy for you, huh?
Yeah, like I feel they are so loving, like and it becomes like more and more loving. Yeah, so sweet. Yeah.
Nothing more beautiful than systems consciously or unconsciously realize that love is the most important. Huh? Oh, when it just happens like that, oh my God.
Yeah. And I think I sometimes have the tendency to take on a little bit too much. Like sometimes it feels, and yeah, I don't know. I think that's a pattern also. Yeah, and I try to, but I think because now I think, oh, it's maybe because of work but I think I've had that always, the tendency of yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's just a feeling.
Yeah, no, it's nice to share and receive, nothing wrong with it, nothing much we can do about it. So you can come here and rest with us. It's okay. Somehow these systems are made from patterns, huh? And they can't stop them. They just do their dance. Hi. See, there was just a pattern coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's always that sees, huh? I mean, yeah, whatever we want to call that. That is, which is untouched by anything. With a big, big heart. And a tiny bit of rocking there, can you feel? That's for that pattern. Yeah. Stroking its back and rocking it. It's okay. And maybe breathing will happen too. Ah. Yeah.
The mind is trying to go into a solution like all the time also. But,
Yeah. It's such a sweet mind, huh? Yeah. Constantly trying to help, finding solutions, and trying to make it better.
And especially then also because then the idea exists that something is not okay right now. But that's actually also not true.
No, 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 not possible, huh? As if there could ever be anything wrong. Gosh, what an idea. It's strong, it's so strong in us. Something is wrong the way it is. And then it comes with, I am wrong. Something is still kind of okay, but then I am wrong. Oh no. Mm.
Yeah, like there should be something different.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Brings so much
Ah,
tension. I feel so much relaxation now.
yeah. 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 How quick clear seeing comes back, eh? I'm always amazed.
Yeah, it feels the system feels like very much like I think having to hold it all together and to do it all like myself, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now I can feel like, oh, like I can actually let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what actually happens there? Let's just see if we can identify what's actually happening. Because you said, you have a sense then you have to do it all alone. And what happens here?
When I feel that,
No, what happens here when relaxation happens?
oh,
Yeah.
I feel connected.
Wow.
Yeah. So that is
Yeah.
feeling
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
connected and feeling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think it's very young.
Oh, yeah.
This,
Yeah. But it's amazing, isn't it? Feeling connected, oh, relaxation. Feeling separate, have to do it by yourself, tension
yeah, and
for
it
all of
has
us.
the feeling of responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Of
It's
oh my
all.
God, like I have to otherwise, yeah,
Mm, mm, mm,
especially with work also.
mm.
Um, yeah, it feels sometimes very yeah, I don't know. It's like a very intense feeling of being like doing something wrong. If I that I don't do things in time or like that pressure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's that rocking. Just sensing that. Sweet, sweet, sweet rock. Then a little breath.
Talking on the background.
Mm, fantastic. Nice little distraction. Made you laugh.
Yeah.
Mm. Easy to make you laugh. Mm.
I miss like, also just the retreats, like
Yeah.
that physical being together.
Yeah, I get it. Mhm.
I hope it can happen again.
Yeah, I hope so too. Mm. Gosh, we've had a good time, huh? All these years. Wow. Spending quality time. Wow. Mm.
Can you actually in Australia? Can you travel again, or is it?
Yeah, Australia, we can go out again
Oh.
and come in without having to go into quarantine, as far as I know.
But you have to be
But
vaccinated, or?
no,
Oh.
no. I mean, I haven't really looked into it, but as far as I know, you can travel.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Mm. For a while, you had to be for 2 weeks in quarantine when you came back. And I think that is a test will do it. But who knows if they will change it again.
This is also very nice.
I know, it is. It's very, very nice to feel the system relaxing.
Yeah, and
Come.
and we kind of like, even though it's a bit different, still it's like it's a meeting. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And it's a pretty real meeting, huh? It's not too much blah blah. No.
No, I mean, yeah, and I also mean like, although we are not in the physical, like physically together, it feels, yeah,
Warm, huh?
yeah,
And loving.
yeah. I really felt like my whole system could relax, like, because, yeah, because of the connection. Yeah,
Yes.
and because of your invitation also. Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks for hosting.
Pleasure.
Mm.
Yeah, thank you so much, Meike. So,
I mean, we are good medicine, no? I'm, I'm repeating myself always, actually. There's nothing much new coming out of me. It's just like it is. Such good medicine us coming together, taking a breath.
yeah, it's yeah, like a refuge. Or how do you say?
Yeah, yeah,
It brings
and who knows, maybe.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes.
No, I want to say
You
like it brings
finish.
me kind of back somehow. whatever that means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. It's actually, what you said in the beginning. It brings you from having to do it all by yourself into this felt sense of connection. That's all. And the felt sense of connection obviously brings relaxation. It's very, very simple in a certain way. And the sense of having to do it by yourself brings suffering, terrible stress, burden, pressure. I mean, just too much. And somehow our field provides connection, coming back into nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing special to be, just here, just here. No fixing, no changing. Yeah. Simple and so powerful.
Thank you.
So welcome.
Yeah, I don't know why I say that, but I hope you know how, and I think you do know how happy I am that you are there. Thank you. Yeah. It really means a lot.
Oh, sweetheart. Yeah. My absolute pleasure. Makes life worth living, actually.
Yeah. I love you.
Yeah, I love you right back. You know that too. Always there.
I think I feel like, yeah, I feel love. Love him. Yeah. Okay, I will mute now. Bye.
Oh, I'm starting on the right with Gaia.
Hi, Meike.
Hey.
I feel like a storm coming heavily laden.
Come. Come on in.
Such a struggle going on with my physical body that I can't find that space where nothing is, the empty holding space. The reflux in my system is getting really chronic and it just feels like it's choking me, and there's a lot of and no matter what I do, it's getting suffering, even though there's an awareness of it. It's really, really hard right now.
Oh, oh darling.
So it's so nice to be here.
So nice to have you here, yeah.
It feels like this it's a heavy word, but it's like a molestation of the mind. You know, I put on Isaac today and sat there and just tried to find the space behind it, and the mind just had a field day, you know, like you've never been there, you can't get there, the I, you know, was just so intense.
I understand. And here you are with us.
Yeah, it's not easy to try and do it by myself. Oh God, have I tried, have I tried, have I tried? And there's still this hanging around, this idea that it can be fixed, you know, and it's so deep.
Yes,
that
it is.
mechanism.
Yeah.
And I'm just, it's bringing me to my knees, you know. And when I sit with you, even if I miss them and I watch them later, and with Isaac, there's a lot of envy arises. Like when I missed the meeting with you, and I don't know how I did it, and I saw you and Lara and talking, she was talking about the expanse, and it was like, then there's the envy, and then there's the recognition that it's just a thought, and then it just spins, you know, round and round.
Round and round.
It's like, why not me? You know, why not here? Why not here? Thanks for hearing me.
No,
All this.
my pleasure.
And it's like, who's this chooser? You know, I say, well, I chose this and this, so this happened, and this is why, because of the choice. But then it's like, who's this chooser? If it's automatic, why is there such an identification with this chooser?
Yeah.
But I suppose that's different to knowing it in your cells and opposed to mentally.
Just all one after the other, trying to make sense, trying to work it out. And then there's the odd moment when my heart and your heart and the world's heart is just all the same. It's confusing to the old mind. Yeah. Even that, just thoughts, just thoughts. Doing the thing, don't know where they come from. Don't know much. Don't know much actually about anything.
Yeah, there's definitely no control here.
No, definitely no control. If there was control, oh my God, that would be nice. Maybe.
No way.
No control, no choice, no control. Nothing, just here. Oh. Did you feel that?
I leant back.
Yeah.
Oh. 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 I don't want to hold it together anymore.
It's not up to you. Not up to you.
I know. I know. It's just my heart's song, you know.
I hear your heart song. I love your heart song. It's just, taking that burden even off. Yeah. Oh, now there comes a bit of movement in. Yeah. Beautiful release, Gaia. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's getting hot.
It's hard to trust whatever comes out of my mouth. Yeah.
Don't have to trust anything.
Oh.
You know.
Oh. Thank you, Meike.
Thank you, Gaia.
If I want to come back, can I?
Always. Always. Always welcome here. If I can come back too.
Always.
No,
So
thank
grateful.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Let's make it a two-way street, huh? At least two-way, and then through everyone here. Mwah. Monica.
Moin, moin, Meike.
Moin, moin.
Moin.
Moin. Moin, moin. Ah, that was it, huh? Moin, moin, and we have fun.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm. Mm. Oh. Mm.
To feel in the body, it's so uncomfortable.
Mm.
And there's so much sadness around this.
Mm.
And in the moment, I had the feeling getting lost in it.
Mm. Yeah. And none of it is you. Yes. Yeah. Just to be clear, none of it is you. Yeah. Any lostness right now?
No.
No.
A bit confused and dizzy.
Yeah. All of that. Yeah. Because there's so much discomfort. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But you're clear, Monica. You're very, very clear. So, is there any place where it's okay to be? Doesn't have to be in the body, just anywhere. I know we always focus on the body, kind of including the body, that's. I know.
Yes, that
I
was
know.
the confusion.
But not even the body, just anywhere in the universe. Is it okay? Where? Maybe not. Maybe you can't find a place. Maybe you can. I mean, when I said you don't have to find it in the body, you started smiling immediately. Yeah, look. Where's this?
Yeah.
Where's this? Where's this? Yeah. Where is this? There's good, huh? There.
There were thoughts. It's maybe in contact.
In contact. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
There was a picture, maybe with cats.
With cats. Have you ever had a cat? Yeah. Oh. Something bad happened with the cat? No. That's good. Mhm.
No, there was not only the first years only was my grandpa and was cats. Yes, and, and the self-pity comes in and
And here you are. And here you are. It's just a release, you know? There's a lot of release going on. It seems like today is a lot of release, you know. Sometimes it starts somewhere and then it picks up and everyone has to do that, you know. So it's just release. So just that we're clear, it's wonderful. And it comes with pictures and sensations and stories about oneself and all of it. But actually it's just release.
yes, a lot of things.
Yeah, tension actually wiggling itself free. No, it's wiggling loose. It's like, oh gosh, shaking
Yeah.
itself free. That's all that's happening. Yeah. So that's kind of in the way of being really here and being yourself. Yeah. So totally natural, all of it. For human beings. And it's so beautiful because it's happening by itself. We sit together and it just does it by itself. We're not fixing anything, we're not changing anything. It's not about that. Just letting it do its thing. And then everything starts breathing and coming alive again. And coming in contact with itself, actually.
Yes, there is gratefulness because it's not possible alone.
Yeah. then it's just like this, huh? Mm. It's okay like this.
Mhm. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Meike. Esther.
Hi, Meike.
Hi.
Slowly start to see where all the rage is about, or the anger, or ping pong, some people. And I need some assistance to explore this part. It's just about living from here. And the idea was that I would go tomorrow to the demonstration in Rotterdam. And now I see it's all coming from my head, you know. And so that's not a problem in one way. But then it's not from here. And so if I mean, sorry, it sounds all a little bit clumsy. If I want to live more from here, then it's also saying no when it's not from there. But I also see then there will be a bunch of people angry about me if I don't go. Then I see that pattern. It freaks out of not being connected in the system. Then I start to do a lot of things
just to have a sense of connection, and actually I move away from the connection.
So who's the I you're talking about?
Yeah. This thing. And I did it many times in my life.
Who's that I you're talking
Yeah,
about?
happened many times in my life.
In whose life? Well, you're fun, Esther. It's all the mind, huh? It's all the mind.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Even this, what's going on right now, is all the mind. Don't have to worry. Mind is just doing its thing.
Yeah, I know, and
And yeah. Then mind gets really serious. Doesn't like it like this, doesn't like it like that.
I'm just trying to figure out how to live more from here.
Yeah. And who is that I that's trying to figure out?
My mind.
And whose mind is it when you say my mind? Whose mind is it?
Maybe you know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Just to be really, really clear. I just see how much pressure it causes, you know. If I have an idea I should live from here.
Yeah,
Oh
because that's the
God.
feels like the base of all the anger.
Yeah. Yeah. Just getting back to very, very, very simple. When there are all these eyes, not those eyes, the other eyes, just really have a look who it is, what it is, again and again and again. Again and again and again, coming back to very, very basic investigation, inquiry. Who am I? We can have conversations about those eyes until the cows come home. It doesn't bring us anything, as far as I can see. What a conflict. I want to live from here. What a conflict. As if there was anybody that could do that. As if there was anybody that had a choice of doing anything. Not clear. There will be drama after drama after drama after drama. But luckily, my job is to remind you.
I'm a bit, the mind is a bit confused.
Of course.
Because
Of
I
course.
thought now really
to see where all the anger was about. And now
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. I'm glad that I confused you a bit. Don't need to trouble yourself, Esther.
There's just a longing to come out of the trouble.
Ah, that's something different. That's something different. Mm. Mm.
And it's just, when there's a yes in me, then I say yes. And when there's a no, to say no. And to start to learn to hear it.
Yeah, good. Yeah, but even with that, you don't have to trouble yourself. It will happen or it won't.
It's too serious. I'm trying too hard.
Very, very serious. And that's what all the sages say since forever. Don't touch anything. Don't touch a thought. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go. Nothing to get rid of. Nothing to change or fix. Just here. Just here. Just here. And then you see it move. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if I say yes or no, or I go or not go.
You know, even that, who would say? Who would say? But maybe there's more enjoyment when it just can be the way it is. And then you see, you will go out or you won't. You know, having any idea how it should be or could be is drama, is trouble. It's just to see that clearly, you know, sometimes it releases something. Oh, yes, that's a pattern that's been there since forever. Oh, I'm noticing that in my system too. A lot, again and again. It's like a never-ending thing. It's just unbelievable where you find those structures and patterns again and again. Then, an opportunity to take a deep breath, to sit back, to realize all is well, only always. Everything changes by itself. You haven't asked for it, haven't done anything about it.
Then who's making the decisions?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I want the answer. Who is making decisions? It's an amazing setup, isn't it? It's
In
like,
what way?
the creativity of it. Creativity of the mind or whatever this is. How amazing it is. It manifests things like you and me. Like, I mean, everything you see and can touch manifests it. It makes sensations, it makes feelings, it makes emotions, it makes the seriousness of it. And it holds on to things and really deeply believes in itself. that it's all real. And when you really have a look, deeply, 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 and look again and again and again, very, very deeply, it's just yeah, you can't even find anything. Nobody making any decisions. Nobody here. Constant change. That's maybe what one can say. Constant change. But even there, it is from the perspective of an eye. And going beyond even that. And there's no language anymore. It's just that miracle.
I don't know why I feel so much sadness now. Tears. I even don't know if it's sadness.
Something is releasing itself, that's all we know. And it looks like that. Tears coming out of your eyes. Breathing happening. Today is a very teary day. Oh. Thanks, Esther.
Thank you, Mike. I don't know what to do tomorrow. I have to decide soon.
Yeah. Judith.
Hi, Meike.
Hey.
Hi.
Are you having fun?
The body is shaking by itself. Doing its thing.
Mm. Yeah.
So beautiful to listen to your words and let them come in. Wow. So steady in your fierceness, in just making it simple. That's so beautiful.
It is that simple, isn't it?
Yeah, but it is such a beautiful learning for this body, body mind. It's over and over being reminded to the same.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. And somehow it is never boring. It just need to hear it over and over again. It need to hear it. It's amazing that it can't somehow.
Yes, it is.
Isn't it strange in a way? And that it is not boring to keep hearing the same things.
Yes, yes, yes. It's true. It's true.
It's funny, isn't it? It's just funny.
Absolutely.
Wow. And also that it keeps loving to hear it. It keeps loving it. Like, oh yeah, yeah. And everybody is me, and then me between quotes, but recognition of all the struggle that's also happening here, and this roller coaster of the hell of contraction, and then wow, the heaven of expansion and being in connection and moving from one to the other, and sometimes roller coaster, sometimes quiet. It's whoa. Sometimes scary, like oh, falling, even more falling.
Yes.
Ooh. 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 Oh. Ah.
Mhm. Mhm. Precious, huh? Mhm. So precious. Mhm. It's okay like this, Judith.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Mhm.
It's so beautiful.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Wow, wow, Mike. Wow,
Well.
wow. Thank you all. And
Mhm.
thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Judith.
Mm.
Oh, is that Laura? so quiet that we can even hear the birds sing. The sweetest melody.
There's been so much trouble here. I just have to say that. So, yeah. So confused. I'm not saying it because it wants anything. I just feel it has to be said.
The birds stopped singing just so that you could say that.
Oh, gosh. Jeez. Yeah, so much of me just wants to pull away from all of this. Like, oh, I just can't do it anymore. And even doing this confuses it because it's so not like that in my world. And yet I can be here and see you so clearly. And that's very helpful. How is it for you?
What exactly?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. There was just a sense of I don't know how to do this and I don't know how to do that. And maybe in asking how it is for you, it would help me understand how it is for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now here it is very quiet.
Yeah, I can feel that too.
Yeah. And that seems the best medicine. And you can't do it. It's just somehow in our invitation and our coming together, that's what's happening. And in daily life, for me personally, my, let's say my daily practice, day and night, is not believing in anything. Whenever there's an I that's showing up and trying to put its foot down, I'm inquiring. It's, yeah.
And yet at the same time, we don't have a choice.
Yeah. I don't see it like that, you know.
Yeah, I'm not saying I do or I don't, but
Yeah.
you know, we talk about that I, like we don't choose for that, and we don't choose for these things to play, and we don't choose what we.
No, there is no choice. There's no choice that I can see. It's just grace when that is happening, that you see clearly. Even, you know, I don't know why my system inquires into this. I really don't know. I really don't know. It's like it's not in my family line. Definitely not. I'm the only one there. You know, it's even with the neighbors, even, you know, some of them are interested in this, but yeah, every system seems to have its own flavor. But, you know, it's like, it's nice to pass on, or to, you know, whatever resonates with you, what I'm saying might be useful, but that also happens by itself. That's just the intelligence of the intelligence, in a way. It resonates when it resonates. Why is it us that have this conversation and not the whole world? Can't say, yeah? It's not really up to anybody. That's huge. That is huge, because it really takes that eye of the hook that constantly chases after itself with all the sticks and beatings, you know, that you should be a certain way or that you're wrong and all that. It's huge to understand that, to see it, to see that there is no choice, that there's no chooser, that it happens by itself, whatever it is that's happening. But even there, you know, you have to see that deeply for yourself. Otherwise, it's useless. I'll tell you 1,000 times that if it doesn't resonate through everything, it's useless. And sometimes, you know, we tell each other a million times the same, and every time we speak to each other, it resonates, a little piece here, a little piece there. And then sometimes, you know, you meet somebody else who says the same thing, and whoop, it clicks and it falls into place. It is magic, you know.
And I'm not questioning it per se. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm not questioning it. It's just so confusing that it feels like it needs to ask the questions to
Yes.
get
Yes.
more clarity around it, because it's so hard to be with people that are so distressed and in drama and trauma, and well, maybe not trauma, but they are, but just in drama all the time, and then feeling like I can't do that anymore. But that is my life. Like, you know, I have to work, I have to be in the world, and it just gets very confusing, you know, what your position is, and yet I have no choice.
Yes.
And so it has to ask about this, because it's the only thing at moments it knows and gets to get some clarity around.
Yeah.
But it's not questioning it, because it's the only thing it actually knows.
Yes, it does know. Yeah. I mean that Ramana's invitation is, I mean, still for me, one of the most, maybe the most powerful ever. Just to really have a look who we actually are. Are we this body? Which is constantly changing? Are we our name? Are we our thoughts? Are we our beliefs? Are we our sensations?
There's just so many of them.
Say again?
There's just so many of them. Like, it's,
Yes.
you know, there's so much of that and so many of that. And then there's this little tiny, it just gets totally drowned.
Yeah, then you start again.
Yeah.
Then you start again. Am I this? Am I that? Am I this? Am I this? Is it true? Byron Katie is also wonderful with that. So many methods. Am I this feeling, this sensation? Yeah. Yeah. And then it starts breathing. But am I the breath even? Who's breathing? Who's beating the heart? All of a sudden it stops by itself. You don't know when, you don't know why. The same with food. I mean, you know, going through the body and it's like whole machine doing its thing. Do we have any say in that? No. No. And then there's somehow an I that appears. It's like, do we have any say in that? I and you and my and yours and Katrina's waving goodbye, I think. Yeah. It's very, very, very powerful, that invitation. It's, you know, also in my experience, nothing you can put into your pocket when you've seen it once. It's like ongoing, ongoing, ongoing. Until there's nothing left. Wow, and then isness or here-ness, words fail. Coughing happens, can't do anything about it. Yeah. Mhm. So let's inquire into this again and again and again and again. I don't know anything more important.
Okay.
It's nice to feel, Laura. It's nice to feel what's happening in the system.
Yeah, something feels like it so shouldn't be here. It shouldn't bring this, and it shouldn't.
Yeah. If possible, don't believe it. If possible, don't believe anything. If possible, don't believe it. Yeah. It's just an idea. Just an idea. I don't know where that came from, but I know that one well. And yeah, all that stuff is exactly at the right place here with us. I'm very grateful that you bring it here. So bring it again and again and again. Beloved friends, strong and deep meeting today, huh? For me anyway, very beautiful. Oh, your next meeting is on next Wednesday, so I'm skipping the day because of Isaac's retreat. Eva, will you host us again on next Wednesday?
Is it, even kijken, next Wednesday? I think next Wednesday, the 25th. Yeah, I think it's Sylvie, but I'm not sure yet because maybe so I will but I will
No
let
worries.
you know.
No,
One of us.
no worries. No worries at all. Okay. Love and peace.